Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to do something a little bit different. I got the suggestion, I think it might have been in a comment on one of the videos, or maybe it was one of my friends who watches my videos and came up with this. I don't remember exactly, sorry, but they said it would be a cool idea to see how the different power levels of the different factions, like how you'd rank the different factions in lore based off of their power. So this is not a gameplay tier list. This is a how much power does this faction have in universe, in the actual game, not in the game, in the actual galaxy, in lore, how powerful is this faction? So that's the idea here. I thought it would be fun to make a tier list because tier lists in the Twilight Imperium community are at this point kind of a meme. For a while there in the Reddit, they were just making a tier list every hour pretty much, and it was a lot of fun. I enjoy making tier lists. I think they're really interesting, and I know that people enjoy hearing the reasoning behind different things. So I figured I would make a tier list as to the different power levels of all of the factions put together. So this is not scripted. This is just me off the cuff trying to rank the different factions. So let's start with the humans, the Federation of Sol. Now, they're definitely a force to be reckoned with, but are they a galactic superpower? That's the question. Humans are super common throughout the galaxy, and I'm talking super common. I think that it's possible that on the faction sheet it says they're the most common race throughout the galaxy, and while not all humans are, what is it called? They don't all pledge allegiance to Sol. Sol has numbers. It has a huge swath of space. It has a ton of colonies. They are the ones who brought down the Lazaks. I'm going to go ahead and say yes, they are a galactic superpower. Absolutely. Along with them, we definitely have the L1Z1X. The L1, I mean, they started the Custodial Wars. They kickstarted all of this. They have a massive armada, and they built an incredible empire on the edges of the galaxy. So, no, they're definitely a galactic superpower. They are very much in contention for the Imperial throne. Let's see. Let's do Embers of Muat. Embers of Muat have a war sun. They are definitely a force to be reckoned with. They are not, however, a galactic superpower. They don't have an established empire. They're a one-trick pony. I mean, they're economically pretty powerful, especially, I mean, even in lore, they can build all sorts of stuff. They can basically create entire fleets on the fly. So I'd say force to be reckoned with, probably no higher, but they definitely are a force to be reckoned with because they've got a war sun. So how could they not be? All right, let's see. What's next? How about the Extra? So the Extra definitely make good allies. They're phenomenal allies. Are they a force to be reckoned with? I think yeah. I think because of the political aspect of TI, like Game of Thrones and TI share something in common in that it's not just who has the army, but it's also who is the most politically savvy that is going to win the day. And I think the Extra, just because of how politically powerful they are, they go from make good allies up to a force to be reckoned with. That's my 100% infallible take. All right, let's see. Winnu, in lore, are a force to be reckoned with. Also, in game, I mean, they're probably up here now. I mean, that hero is insane. But in game, we are going to put them as a force to be reckoned with because they have a massive armada. They are attempting to take Mechatol. It's very clear from just reading their lore that they do pose a threat to the Winnaran Custodians and all of that stuff. And so I definitely think they deserve force to be reckoned with status. Not galactic superpower. They're not numerous enough. They don't have that big of an infrastructure behind them. I think definitely force to be reckoned with. All right, Hacan. The Hacan do make good allies. They are definitely a force to be reckoned with. They might even be a galactic superpower just because of how ubiquitous their trade ships are. The galaxy relies on Hacan trading to function. So, I think we're going to go galactic superpower. Yeah, and for a similar reason, I'm going to put the Jol-Nar up there as well. The galaxy doesn't rely on their trading ships, rather it relies on their technology. I mean, the Jol-Nar are the technological geniuses of the galaxy, and they pretty much define everything about the technological landscape of the Imperium. So we're going to go ahead and put them in the galactic superpower column. And I'm seeing now 3 of the original 6 are all galactic superpowers. So let's see if that holds with... Where's another one? Sardakk. All right, no, absolutely not. The Sardakk are not nearly numerous enough. They are definitely terrifying, maybe. I think they probably make good allies. They are... I mean, for a species that is entirely bugs, they don't feature that heavily in the lore, so you don't get the impression that they're that numerous. So I'm thinking they make good allies, but I don't even know if they're necessarily a force to be reckoned with. I mean, the Jol-Nar defeated them, so really, come on. All right, where's the last one? Where are these in? Oh, these are in alphabetical order. Okay, well, I am a fool then. Oh, Barony, that's the next one. God, I was looking for Letnev. All right, the Barony of Letnev. Are they a galactic superpower? I think they're more force to be reckoned with. The Distant Suns lore from TI2, I think it was. It might have been TI1. I'm not sure. I think it's TI2. I'm just gonna go with TI2. The TI2 lore for Barony from Distant Suns, they kind of seem very reduced at the start of the Custodial Wars, and they don't have very many territories. So I think we're just gonna say force to be reckoned with, but they definitely are above good allies simply because of, I mean, they're the Barony of Letnev. Although that's kind of the same reasoning you could give for Sardakk. Well, we're gonna keep this like this for right now, and maybe I'll revisit it once things start to shake up. All right, we need some Neil factions. Obviously the Volwraith. Come on. Obviously the Mahact. And obviously the Necrovirus. It's not even really a competition. I mean, those are the 3 big Neil factions. Those are existential threats to the galaxy. All right. Who are some small potatoes? Mentak. I mean, the Mentak are pirates. I don't really see them successfully seizing the galactic throne. I mean, hey, it's anyone's game. But I have to rank them. So, small potatoes for Mentak. I think the Nazroka make good allies. They're too young of a race to really be a force to be reckoned with or be a galactic superpower yet. So I think they definitely make good allies. The Nomad is a force to be reckoned with. 100%. I mean, he can time travel. So anyone who can time travel definitely deserves to be in this tier. The Sar. Alright, in-game the Sar are unbelievable, but in the lore, we don't know much about them, so they are either going to be small potatoes or they'll make good allies. Well, just based off of how powerful they are in-game, and the fact that they've got the Armageddon relay, they can just destroy planets, I'm going to go ahead and say they make good allies. It's good to have the Sar as your ally, but they could definitely be a small potato if we get more information on Sar. I could definitely see them shifting down or up. I mean, they could definitely go up. All right, let's see. The Yin. The Yin, I mean, they're very numerous, and they can basically, they have almost unlimited numbers. They're like Russia in history. You can't ever... They never run out of armies. So, they definitely make good allies. Are they good enough to be a force to be reckoned with in lore? They don't show up much in lore. So I think we're just going to leave them in good allies for right now. You'll notice that the factions we've seen more of and have more lore, they tend to look better. And then the factions that don't have much lore about them, they tend to look worse. Just saying. Although we do have the unknown and unknowable, which is just, I don't know what their strength looks like in universe, and we don't know anything about them really. So that was specifically designed for Empyrean and the Ghosts, because we don't know. They're unknown, unknowable quantities. They have unknowable quantities that just make them. Is it quantities or is it qualities? That's gonna bother me now. Oh well, I'll look it up. Wait, I can just look it up right now. Hold on. Unknown quantities? Is that the phrase? Yeah, unknown quantities. Alright, cool. Unknown quantities. Titans! Titans are small potatoes. I mean, they're raking up all over the galaxy, though. And they're very tough. They make good allies. The Argent Flight. The only thing we know about the Argent in lore right now is that they're fighting the Necro. They don't like the Mahawked. And I believe... Yeah, I think that's it. So I'm going to leave them in small potatoes for right now. But I'm more than willing to be proven wrong on that. Nalu, same thing, small potatoes. Although, see, the issue with small potatoes is... It's very difficult to say any of these are small potatoes. They're massive galactic superpowers. Something like the Seminoa would be small potatoes, because they're not a faction. You know, they're just a race that we know of in the galaxy. But it's difficult to say that anyone is really going to be small potatoes. But I guess somebody's got to be in that tier, and it's definitely going to be Mentak and Argent. Does Nalu deserve that? They're psychic. How could you not want the Nalu as a good ally? Okay, Nalu, good allies, 100%. The Arborek. Yeah, small potatoes. It's funny because the Arborek is a plant, and the tier is also a plant, and it's green. Yep. Alright, the Yssarl. They're either a force to be reckoned with, or they make good allies. I think force to be reckoned with. You can't really underestimate how powerful espionage can be. So, let's see. We've got Volwraith, Mahawked, and Necro. I like that. We've got the Soul, L1, Hacan, and Jol-Nar. I like that. Embers, Winnu, Extra, Barony, Nomad, Yssarl. I definitely think that that's solid. Sardakk. Man, Sardakk, I don't like putting them this low. I think that they probably deserve to be a force to be reckoned with, but I'm going to leave them there just because there's not enough lore to justify it in my mind. Nazroka, yep. Sar, yeah. Good allies. Maybe small potato. I'll put them down in small potatoes. Yin, yep. Titans, yep. Nalu, yeah. Alright, yeah. This looks solid. This is a great tier list. I mean, I think I nailed it. I'm just going to go out and say it. I think I nailed it. I think that this is exactly how powerful all of these factions are in the lore. Not in-game. This is not my in-game ranking. Because in-game, obviously, it would just be this. And then everyone else down here. I should stop messing around. Because I actually did like... Alright. Go back. Okay, so this is the 100% official, this is it, hashtag nailed it, tier list for how powerful all of the factions are in lore. Cool. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this. It was just off the cuff, just had a little bit of free time on my lunch break and decided to try this out. I think it was fun. Put suggestions for other tier lists you'd like to see down in the comments below. And I will consider them. Until then, I'll see you in the next video. Cheers! How do I stop recording? There we go.